Sure.
Yeah?
That hurt. What?
Huh?
Yes?
You'll never get
my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot. There are many security droids. Please find Shen.
You cannot win.
Yeah?
Yes?
Yes?
Yeah? Gotcha.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father? Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous. It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that. If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matale? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped. I was taught to hate the Sandrals, to think of them as evil and subhuman. But from the moment I saw Rahasia one day in the city, I knew that my father was wrong. She was like an angel, all white silks and perfume, seeming to float above the crowds. I don't know what else I could have done but fall in love with her. For months I wooed her and tried to win her heart. I believe I have succeeded, but now this has happened. Our families are always coming between us one way or another. Please find her and convince her to run away with me.
Yes?
Huh? Gotcha.
Sure.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet? Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. But I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia? I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Oh, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
No, we know that you must have gone to great personal risk to get us out of the Sandral Estate undetected. But surely we can...
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale,
Rahasia!
Father!
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik!
Alan!
I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog! We are trying to be reasonable here, of course. We are sensible people, after all. But our children are being so stubborn.
If Shen would just understand that he has to do what I want, this would all be solved easily. No, I won't let you do this.
I don't care. Rahasia and I will live on our own if you won't accept us.
You will do no such thing. I am your father, and I order you to come back with me.
No, Father, I won't.
Rahasia, you will not leave with this Matale boy.
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl.
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahasia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, darling. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids. I will not rest until I have my Shen back. The Council will hear of the troubles you caused, Jedi.
Indeed they shall.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him. No, I want to tell you. Zalbar's a great listener, but it might be nice to talk about this with someone who doesn't reply in growls and grunts. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Tars. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in the Starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know? I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Without my brother, I don't know where I'd be. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game. Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would. He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went. I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? Okay, have it your way.
Yikukuno no ba mulera tikun. Tonghit kun. Chi gratu loda pograshi onion kompa chintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ida patisa batua kachatutong. Kachikun ida hodonga. Yikinkuno ba mulera tikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku. Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gondonan chuchut. Kachi. Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Kachi kun ita hodunga. Iking kuno bamulera chikun. Manaman atota. Hakki jukrata bola shui chongatong. Chongkeng no Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno bamulera chikun. Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi. Achuta, wonga kun bis dolpi kikoyana. Dong patugas maktelea. Ronda di hodonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tong jedabadawana ni di bobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Dong patugas maktelea. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo poto na achuta. Wonga kun bis dolpi kikoyana. Dong patugas ma. Kipuna! Kawatompa ku palea muka bata! Ronda di hodonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Mucho shak fakat. Kiye no namapaole rachikun. Ronda di hodonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Dong patukas maktalea. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga. Achuta. Wonga. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Mucho shak fakat. Kiye no.
Rahasia Sandral and Shen Matale have come here seeking shelter against their families. The council has decided to give it to them. Their love for each other was being denied by overly possessive parents. And we learned that it was only by your intervention that they managed to escape here. While it is regrettable that the fences between the families were not repaired, it is good that these two young lovers can live their lives free of oppression.
Achuta, 뭔가 군비스 돌비 기고yan. Mucho shakbak. Ronda.
What do you want?
Now, Samt, don't be so rude. If it wasn't for this young Jedi, we wouldn't have met. I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize. But I must. I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still.
I think we understand. Love can do strange things to anyone.
But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Samt, an absolutely fascinating man. Samt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common. I think we'll be seeing more of each other. It's funny how things work out in the end. Maybe there is such a thing as fate, after all. But I think we should be going now. We have so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me, and what you tried to do. Goodbye, and thank you.
I am sorry we have nothing of value to give you as a reward. Our families have cut us off completely. Had the Council not taken us in, we would be foraging in the wilderness to survive. When I first met Shen, I feared our forbidden love was doomed to a tragic end. But thanks to you and the Jedi Council, our story ends in joy.
Rahasia and I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us. Now we will finally have a place to share our love, without fear of reprisals from our families. We'll stay here for the next little while. We're still hoping our parents will learn to set aside their differences and welcome us back into their homes. If they do not, well, perhaps we will travel to Coruscant or to the core worlds and make our fortunes there.
Good luck to you both. May you find the happiness you deserve. What can I do?
What?
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along.
I don't understand why the Jedi Council are hiding here. Shouldn't they be helping the Republic?
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too. Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the Council of your great deed.
Laboda ni winkis matoma. Wana ko bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang monket. Kuya mi just kuna chitanai. Yina kunba marulira rachikun. Slimo patrona. Mundi hadonga chifonkapi. Uba patu kochi. Tong nong bong chang yung yang. Tong patong smaktelia. Yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba mulira. Rachikun. Mucha shakpanpa. Laboda ni winkis matoma. Wana ko bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang monket. Ninja Mura Rabes, Uba Batu Kochi, Tong Nong Bong Chang Yung Yang, Tong Patong Smaktelia. La Boda Ni Winky Smaktoma, Wanakun Bes Chingpa Marulira, Tok Chingbang Monket, Tuk Ninja Mura Rabes.
Maji, human acting Ikatune, Chi Itatangi, Chiwi Aita Katong Chicha, Agi Ikotune, Chunamuri Ra, Tangi Maji Kuna, Tongki Pa Noku Nek Abom, Kakincha Nawabakon, Bagwa Shang Konti Mach, Chiwa Aita Kankicha Na Tutornibo. Kung muli ras nino poiwanga chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi ito tune kuna muli ra. Tong hit mama aki ito tune. Kotong hit mama di aki ito tune. Tong panokun none chiwa aita kan chicha na tutornibo. Kung muli ras nino poiwanga tong mama di uchua penti. Tong Maji, human acting Ikatune. Baba Hassan Shan. No ba.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up. My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked. I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were going to try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits, he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went. Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Terrace, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was to hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with? I'm not the one you should ask about Dantooine. I didn't even know there was a Jedi Academy here. Sorry I can't be more... Okay.